Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. My name is Thannus, and today we are going to be taking on the last dungeon in the game, the Turtle's Cave. At least that's what I'm pretty sure it's called. It might be Turtle Rock. So here we are. Yep, Turtle Rock. So here we are. As you may notice, this level actually has quite a few branching paths. And what that was right there is a Vire. Vires are very annoying enemies, actually. And they first originated in the original Legend of Zelda, however, they have appeared in other games since then. And once the Vire dies, this will spawn two extra Vires, two mini Vires. We're gonna go ahead and head to the right here, and here we have a absolute madhouse of pots. We're gonna go ahead and crack some of these bad boys open. And I believe our goal in this room is to just... Oh, there's a button right under this pot right here. Go ahead and lift this up, step on that, and both doors now open. Go ahead and grab this magic powder there. I'm not sure we'll need it, but we're going to grab it just in case. Go ahead and use your boomerang on these if you want some extra fairies as well. That one did not turn into a fairy. We're going to go ahead and head to the right again. And here we have a treasure chest, which turned into an enemy. Great. Go ahead and head right yet again. And here we have an area we cannot get to. Fun. So instead, go back to the left. And now we're going to head to the bottom room. In this bottom room, we have these guys again. You remember them? They're basically the same thing as mask mimics, except they're a bit stronger, and you can also hurt them from the front end. And now we have an underground passage that just opened up. Very cool. Go ahead and break these pots here. Keep going this way. And break those ones as well. We're going to go downstairs now. And we have this area here that we can get through. So we're going to go ahead and keep crossing over until eventually we make our way to the end of this passage. And once we're at the end, we're going to go ahead and just climb back out. And here we are. So, once the Beamos points its eye at you, you're going to want to go ahead and reflect its bolt, just like usual. And go ahead and step on this lever right here, and go down on through. Now this enemy. I'm not sure if we've encountered this before, but it's going to throw this ball at you. Once it does so, pick it up, and throw it back at it. Pretty simple. If you're lucky, you'll be able to pick it up after throwing it at it, and you will have the advantage, like so. However, this is not always the case, as is evident here. Just try to be vigilant, and you should be able to overcome this mini-boss. Alright. Go ahead and pick up that fairy, and head down this time. Alright, we got a lot of ropes in this room, actually, surprisingly. I don't think we've had to deal with that many ropes until the last dungeon, so this is interesting. And now we have the owls, or the stone beak. Go ahead and pick up this pot, throw it across so you can get through, and get rid of that rope. We're going to go ahead and head down these stairs now, into this area. Those are lava bubbles, and those originate from Mario. That's another Mario enemy that is in this game now. We'll go ahead and just hop across these here and head on out the other side. There's another direction we could head in that last room over there, but we're going to go ahead and hold off on that. Right now we're going to go ahead and actually put a bomb on this wall right here and go ahead and wait for that to blow up. And now we're going to go down through here to this area. We cannot do this area yet. Wait, are we able to pass into this? We are, so we can go ahead and access this chest right here. We're going to want to do that. And in this chest, we have the dungeon map. Very nice. Alright, go ahead and head back out, up through here, and move down this way, where we still can't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and head back the way we came now. Alright, don't get hit by the lava bubbles. Just go ahead and platform across this area. And we will make our way across slowly but surely. Alright, go ahead and climb up. Got some ropes here again. Go ahead and just do your best to not get killed by them. Alright, ropes are gone. Go ahead and pick up all these rupees that they dropped. Go ahead and pick that up as well. And we're going to go up. So now we can go ahead and go to the left here. And on the left-hand side, we will find this room again. The goal with this object is actually to fill out this entire maze. And if it bumps into a wall, it will stop. So you have to be very careful. You control it with the control stick. However, it's very sensitive, as you can see there. So this might take a few tries. Before I finish doing this, there is a benefit to filling up this whole area. You do not want to leave this entire area undone. So fill up the entire area. If it helps, hold down the control stick in the direction you want it to go. That might help coordinate where is better. Alright, we have the whole area filled up, and now a key will drop down. Very nice indeed. Go ahead and pick these hearts up if you need them. We don't really need them right now. Well, now we do. Pick up the key, and we're going to bomb this wall just above us. Once that's open, we can go ahead and head up this way. And there is a crystal we can hit. However, before we hit that, we're going to go ahead and put a bomb right here as well. We're going to circle around. Actually, we don't really need to circle around. Head that way. We now find this area right here. We have a staircase right there. We also have this one right here. If we go up this way, we'll find that we can backtrack to that area very quickly. If we go this way, you'll find that you can't move any of these. So what you want to do for now, just go up this staircase right here. And we cannot progress through this area, so never mind. Alright. So, the areas we've been to are areas where we cannot really progress further. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in here now, and we're going to head on the left side of the dungeon now. Hopefully, we can start making some more progress. Through this door here. The Vire is back, but he's not as much of an issue anymore, so we just ignore him for now. We reflected that. I don't know why it didn't go back at him. Must have hit the wall. Go ahead and get that Beamos out of the way. Hit those. And I don't believe there's anything to do with these blocks in here. I was just trying in case. And here we have another one of these guys. Thannus again. Just hit him a few times, just like usual. And make sure he doesn't grab you. We killed him in about 3 hits that time. The Thannus's are getting easier and easier every dungeon. It's actually quite interesting. Alright. So this is another one of these puzzles. Just go ahead and fill it out like so. It's one of the simpler ones. And completing it will actually give you a chest. So go ahead and pick that up. And inside is a rupee. Alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and go down first. Because personally, I would like to go down first. Not that kind of down. Go ahead and go across now. I'm going to go ahead and grab both of those guys and just get rid of them. And we have a purple rupee in here now. Very nice. Go ahead and cross this gap. Okay. And pick that up and head to the left. And we finally have met this boss again. It has been some time since we fought him. Want to see how quickly we can beat him this time? 4 hits. That's how much it takes. He has become extremely easy since the first dungeon. And that's the last time we saw him, by the way, the first dungeon. In this room, we have one of these again. What we want to do, go ahead and just sprint into it like usual, and that will destroy it. Very nice. We can also go ahead and open up this chest. And inside is the compass. Very nice indeed. Which means we are actually blazing through this dungeon a lot faster than I thought we would. We might have some trouble later on, but so far it hasn't been much of an issue. Go ahead and head up now, and we have another Vire, which shouldn't be too much of an issue, assuming we do this correctly. Go ahead and just hit the Vire a few times. The 2 that fly away, they will count as dead once they fly away, so just worry about killing the main Vire. Go ahead and pick up that key, and now we are going to go back. Go ahead and head all the way back, right, then up. And we can go ahead and push this block out of the way. And And we're going to go ahead and fill this out again. Since we already got the reward for filling this out, we don't need to fill out the entire thing, but I'm going to do so just as a courtesy to myself. We're going to go up now, and in here we have 2 ropes. Go ahead and get rid of both of those. And in this room, we actually can't really do much of anything right now, so I did not need to go up here just yet. Alright, just like the one down below, we can push that rock out of the way, and we can go back to the entrance area, which is where we want to go. Alright, so if you want, kill this fire again, it's not required, so we can go ahead and just move up this way. Now this area might be one of the more difficult ones to fill out completely. Case in point, exactly what just happened. So what we're going to do, you're going to hold, not, okay. This one is somewhat difficult. As you can tell. I'm fairly certain we're supposed to have it. I don't know if you're able to fill this entire area, actually. What we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and fill up that spot right there. Go ahead and jump across this, and now we can go up here. This room we don't need to go back into. The rocks disappear after a while, so we don't actually need them. However, now we're stuck here, so we're going to go ahead and backtrack. And apparently fall in lava. Go ahead and get rid of these guys if you want. They're not necessary. These out of the way. Jump across here, and we're going back. This time to an area we can actually access. Alright. So what we can do now, we're going to go ahead and push one of these out of the way. We're going to go up here. Here is a block we can go ahead and open up. And once up here, we can go ahead and fight these pea-hats. Of course, the pea-hats are a bit of an issue for us right now. Fire is also causing some problems for us, though. It's annoying. The fire was more in a frame that I could attack it in. It would be better, but I cannot attack it where it is. Come on, fire. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go this way now. And over on this direction, we can actually open up this door right here. We go in there, we'll actually find this entire room. Go ahead and just pick up all these pots. Go ahead and get rid of that Stalfos there. And we're going to head upstairs in this staircase right here. In here, we have this hookshot room. So what we want to do, we're going to go ahead, grab the hookshot over here, jump up, and we're just going to make our way across. Go ahead and squish that Goomba. Same with that one. And we're going to go ahead and depart on the other side. Alright. We've entered a new area of the dungeon, which we are unable to do anything with. I think. That is correct. We cannot do anything here. We were intended to go in from that direction, not in the direction we came. Go ahead and head across here. Just zip line across, and we're going back down. Alright, so instead we're gonna... Nope, don't go back up. Instead we're gonna go ahead and head up top to this one-way door. And through it, you'll find this area here. A bunch of bombable type things. They don't serve much of a purpose, but we're gonna go ahead and bomb them all just to see what happens. We're gonna go ahead and put one bomb right there. We got one bomb right there. One right there. It's probably a waste of bombs, but I'm doing it anyway, because I have enough to waste. ahead and bomb that one now. And I was correct. Bombing them all does nothing. But we can now head in this room. And we are going to pull out our magic powder. Jump across here. Powder that one. And that lights up the entire room. However, we can't do anything in here because we don't have a key. Unless we can get rid of both of these guys using our boomerang, and maybe that'll give us something. No. Alright. Instead, we're going to head out. In this room, we have a bunch of Stalfos. Or Gibdos, that is. Just try to move around as much as possible. Don't die. And now we have a key at the entrance, which means now we can go back and unlock that door we could not unlock prior. But first, we're going to head to the left here. And here we have two of these things, which are one of the more annoying mini-bosses. Alright. If I can get this bomb in front of its mouth. I don't think that's gonna happen. That one is. Alright. Any takers? No? Oh. Alright, this one's going for that one now. Let's go ahead and pick up that fairy. We're gonna go ahead and just wait for this one. Thankfully, it went the direction I accidentally tossed the bomb, which is good. And that has dropped us a treasure chest up there, but we cannot reach up there, so it does not matter to us. Yet. Now we can actually go ahead and... Why am I in the menu? Alright, we can actually go ahead and cross this way. And we could open this door right here, but I don't really want to, especially since we had that block to open, so I'm going to go ahead and head up here first. And up here, lo and behold, it is this treasure chest. So instead, I actually am going to unlock that door, because then I have to backtrack all the way around, and I don't want to do that just yet. Alrighty then. Go ahead and pick up this arrow. Get up this way. And we have a bunch of ropes and a vire. Fun, isn't it? Go ahead and take out the vire if you can. As frustrating as he is to deal with. Where is he? Stop retreating, Dinkelberg. And that is it for the vire. And now that he's gone, we're pretty much golden for this area. Go ahead and pick that fairy up. And if we head down here, we will find this area, which actually does have something to get in it. So, once we're in here, we can actually go ahead and push this block up, or not. Okay, what does this spot signify here? Any of these? At all? What does this do? Okay, I don't know how to figure out this room. Go ahead and grab all these. Might as well. Some of you heard me shifting in my chair. Actually, I think... No? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we're supposed to do in this room. Let's go ahead and head in here. Go ahead and get that BMOS out of the way. Push this block up. Push this one to the side. And we can open up this chest now, which gives us yet another key, which is good because we have more things to open with it. Go ahead and head all the way down here. And we have this room again, but we're not going to head in here quite yet because we have other things we can do. And there's nothing we can do in that room yet. Go ahead and deactivate that BMOS. And head back on through here. Like I said, I have no idea how to do this room. If the statue looks strange, shoot it with the bow. I would, but, Oh, we can walk up there. Thanks for making it obvious, Nintendo. And there is another key for us. Very nice indeed. Go ahead and pick that up. And now we're going to go ahead and head back up this way. If we go to this room to the left, we find this whole area. Go ahead and head this way now. We can actually grapple to this chest. Go ahead and open this up. And we have a purple rupee for us. Very nice indeed. Go ahead and head up the staircase now. And lo and behold, yet another piece of heart. Very nice. Which means we now have 2 pieces of heart left. So, if you're following my playthrough, you should have that many of them left. Now, this portal here is if you want to do anything outside of the dungeon that you must do for the dungeon. However, we don't need to do this, but we're going to activate it anyway. Now we're going to go ahead and head through this room. Now that we're in here, we're in the upper levels of the dungeon. We don't need to go that way. However, if we go this way, we should... okay, never mind. We're gonna go ahead and pick up Rock's Feather here. If we go up this way, now we can grapple across to this chest here, open this up, and we have more secret medicine that we don't need. Okay. Alright, I've just purposely used up my secret medicine just so we can get 100% on this dungeon's treasure chest. A lot of people probably don't do this, but I do it just because I like to be able to open every chest. So, just bear with me, as that is my reasoning for doing this. It is not required and probably not intelligent, but just whatever. Go ahead and make our way back out of this area and back to where we were. If we go ahead and actually go down here, we should be able to unlock... No, not quite. We're going to go ahead and head all the way back through here now. Or not. I forgot which way I'm going. I'll be right back. Alright, now that we're in here again, we can go ahead and pull out our magic dust, light these torches, just so we can see, and we can go ahead and unlock this block right here. And going through, we have this area with yet another locked block that we can't access. So we can actually light these torches once again, and doing so does absolutely nothing, but there is a bombable wall at the bottom here, so we're going to go ahead and blow that to smithereens. And if we go through there, we have this area that is a death trap. Alright, so go ahead and go up this way. Pull that P-hat if you wish. I usually wish, because P-hats are annoying. And there's a bombable wall right here. We blow that up, and now we can actually blow this one up as well. That's right, 2 bombable walls in 1 room. Now we're going to go ahead and pull out the magic dust, light that torch, light this torch. Actually, they're more braziers, but I don't care. If we go through this one on this side, we're back in this room. So basically that is for backtracking convenience and not much else. Go ahead and open up this cube here. Go this way. Have yet again the brazier. And these 2 cubes. Not much to do here. However, it did give us access to this next area, and we can grapple across if we want. So that could help us with progression in the future. We're going to go ahead and just back out of here. Just know we have access to this area now, and we will most likely be returning. Alright, now we can go across here, open up this chest, and get the secret medicine inside. Very nice. Alright. And I will see you guys once we've backtracked once again to an area we need to actually go to. Alright, if we go push those blocks out of the way, we can actually climb up here. I don't believe we have done already, so now that we're here, we have access to this room here. And I believe we can actually go ahead and climb up this right here, which is still useless to us. We're going to go ahead instead climb up this way, which gives us access back to the entrance. Now that we're at the entrance, I'm going to see if I can figure out which way we're going, because I am now confused. Alright, so now that I'm in here, I'm actually going to go ahead and attack these Dodongo snakes again. And doing so, we should actually be able to receive a form of... God dang it. Not what I intended to do. Now that we're here with the Dodongo snakes, we're going to go ahead and attack them again. Our suggestion from an owl statue that I actually looked at off screen was to attack these statues from above. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing. One thing that frustrates me with these things, though, is that it's a bit more difficult to attack them from above. But doing this should give us a new treasure chest. So there's one gone. And this should be it. Nope. Still one more to go. I'm gonna wait for this guy to finish being full. Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen. He's gonna end up turning around completely. There we go. One more. Not quite. Come on. I actually want to get it. There we go. And now that we've done it from above, we get a treasure chest up here. It's exactly what we want. We have a small key now. Alright. So now we're going to go ahead and play our ocarina to go back to the beginning of the dungeon. God dang it. So we don't have to really take that long to do that area, I mean. We're going to warp to the entrance. And real quick, we're going to pull out Rock's Feather so that we don't have to worry about jumping over gaps. Don't worry too much about this Vire right here. Keep going this way now. And now we're going to push this up and to the right. Alright. So now, god dang it. You should be able to access this wall right here. And now we want to actually hit this switch right here. Not twice. Now we're actually going to go ahead and head back left. Then down this way. We're going to go left twice more. Just got to get through these things again. These things seem to persist even after I've killed them, so it's a bit annoying. But we outpaced it this time. Now we're going to go ahead and head up once again. And towards this area. Alright, and now we want it to go in this area right here. And we're going to push this one that direction. And up this way. Going this way. If you want, you can jump across this crap to grab those hearts, but there's not much of a reason to. Jump across the blade traps and go through this wall here. Alright. We got these guys here. Come on. Give me a sec. Alright. So, go ahead and get rid of all these guys. And now we're going to go all the way this way. Just jump across these gaps. We have no reason to worry about the electric guys, whatever they're called. Come on. Go ahead and head this way. Climb up these steps here. And now we can actually grapple over here and unlock this block right here. And now we're going to go down, meaning we have finally made progress in this dungeon. And now my recording is totaled to 50 minutes. The majority of that's most likely going to be cutting out. Fun, isn't it? Alright. So just make your way across this area. These bubbles shouldn't be, or lava bubbles shouldn't be much of an issue for you as long as you know how to avoid pretty much any enemy in any game ever. There's this chest up here we can't really reach properly. And looking at it, we can't really do anything with that. So, we're gonna go ahead and jump off this ledge right here, and suddenly we have whatever this is. This is, I believe, called a Blano. What you want to do is try to get behind him, I guess. He's vulnerable from his behind. Not too difficult, just pay attention to where he's hitting you and you're hitting him, and it should be fine. I took him out pretty quickly there. I think his name is actually Brino, not Blano, I'm not sure. Now we're going to go ahead and go up here, and now we can actually reach this chest right here. Very nice indeed, and lo and behold, it is our new dungeon item, the magic rod. So using this, we can actually light fireballs, believe it or not. We're going to go ahead and go back to the beginning of the dungeon. If this portal activates. Alrighty then. So now, we want to go ahead and make our way towards this room right here. Not too complicated, and we can get there by going the same way we've gone several times before. Just backtrack this way, and we'll be there in no time. Go ahead and just make this go all the way up. Don't worry about whether or not it stops. You have already gotten the chest in this area, most likely. Light these braziers with the magic rod. And now we can go ahead and pick up this chest right here. Opening this up, we now have another key. And we are going to actually head towards this locked block right here. Not sure we'll be able to access it quite yet, but keep in mind it is indeed there. Actually, that we are going to have to access that because that is literally the only chest we have left, and we don't have the boss key yet, so we don't have much of a choice at this point. So now we're going to go ahead and keep going this way and back to the main room. Come back across here. We're going to go ahead and head back up this way and towards this staircase right here. Just let that run to where you can actually reach this area and up this staircase. And now that we have the magic rod, we can actually burn this area. So these ice blocks that were in our way are in our way no longer. Go ahead and just head all the way through here, and it should no longer be an issue for you. However, I made a mistake and actually made this an issue for me, so... Yep, don't do that. Jump and use the rod on the top level, and now we can go ahead and head down here. And we are now in this unfamiliar portion of the dungeon, which we have not been to before. You don't want to jump down that way. Instead, go down this way and open up this door right here. And here we have another familiar boss. However, this time we have the advantage of apparently nothing, because it seems to have given us no inherent advantage whatsoever. Yeah, the magic rod does absolutely nothing for this mini boss. Don't worry about. That being said, since our sword is relatively strong, this mini boss shouldn't be much of an issue for us, but just keep in mind, it might cause you some problems. It's gonna turn around, actually. Okay. I'm fine with that. Pop, 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 pop. Keep going. Alright, it's gonna come back this way one more time. Hit it again. And it's still alive. How is it still alive? Alright, still doing the same path again, so not much of a big deal for us. Go ahead and hit it one more time. And it is done for. Alright. Got this fairy if you need it. Go ahead and head up this screen. And we want to fill up this entire room. So we're gonna do just that. It is tedious, but it is required. And after doing so, we now have access to the last chest in the dungeon, the Nightmare's Key. Alright. And now we're going to make our way towards the boss room. Boss room is right here, of course, and we actually need to make our way there using one of the staircases. I believe it is this one in that room, right? No, it's not. I don't remember which passage it is, so it'll be a bit until I find it. I will see you guys then. Alright, now going up this way, we're going to actually go ahead and cross our way up here. And we're going to go ahead and actually head up this staircase right here. Now we have access to this area, which we did not before. So keep that in mind. You can actually make our way pretty much this entire area. If you want, of course, it's not required to clear out all of this ice. In fact, it's required that you don't clear out some of it, so maybe don't do what I just did. Alright. We're going to go ahead and clear out that bit right there. Go ahead and jump, clear out that. I seem to be having a difficult time. I should be able to snag this. Yep, there we go. We should be able to make it through with that gap. It's not a really big gap, but it's one that should be sizable enough for us to make our way in there. Alright, there we are. And here... just look up... Not quite sure what to do with this specific room. It's a bit more of an odd one, I see. Actually, we can go ahead and clear out this bottom area. Go ahead and clear this spot out now. Alright, there we go. That's better. Go ahead and just jump on all these and make your way down, and we should be able to reach the boss area now. Yep. Open this up, and into the boss's room we go. You're finished! I will never let you play the instruments of the sirens. What the heck is that, dude? That is Hothead, the final dungeon boss of the game. So what you actually need to do with Hothead is when he passes by, you're actually going to hit him with the magic rod. It's a bit odd that something is on fire and be damaged by the thing that is made of that casts fire, but whatever, don't question it. It's Zelda logic. And suddenly, he changes his appearance to look like something from Doom. What the heck? Just, hit him when he passes over, just per usual, and he should be a pretty easy dungeon boss. He's actually pretty tame, even compared to the last one. Why did you come here? If it weren't for you, nothing would have to change. Cannot wake the winch? Remember, you, too, are in the dream. You okay, bud? We're gonna go ahead and jump across these gaps here, make our way to the heart container. That up, and now we have 2 hearts left. One of which is heart piece, one of which is a full heart container. Go ahead and head up here and grab the last instrument. And with our ambush right as we left the dungeon, I will see you guys in the second to last episode of The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Goodbye.